Welcome to News Around, the channel where emotions meet the spotlight, and where we uncover the stories that lie behind the perfect smiles of the stars you adore. If you love following the most intimate, untold truths about Turkish celebrities, their struggles, their triumphs, their hearts, then you're in exactly the right place. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to News Around, and click the join button to support our community as we bring you stories that go beyond fame, beyond the screen, and into the soul. It was a quiet evening when whispers began circulating through the entertainment world once again, whispers about Gökberk Demirci, the handsome and introspective actor whose deep gaze once captivated millions of viewers through his role in The Promise. Yet, this time, the talk wasn't about a new project, a red carpet event, or a success story. It was about a confession, a sentence so simple and raw that it carried the weight of a lifetime. The day I lost Özge forever, something inside me died. Those words, reportedly spoken by Gawkberg to a close friend in a private gathering, spread across tabloids and social media like wildfire. Suddenly, behind the glossy image of fame, the world caught a glimpse of something far more fragile. A man mourning not just a lost love, but a piece of himself. For years, the relationship between Gökberk Demirci and Özge Yağız was the kind of love story fans dream about. They weren't just co-stars, they were soulmates, partners whose chemistry both on and off screen inspired millions. Their smiles spoke of sincerity, their gestures, of genuine affection. They were the picture of harmony and warmth, proof that real love could exist even in the fast, unpredictable world of television fame. But as the saying goes, where there is light, there is shadow. Over time, the same cameras that once celebrated their affection began magnifying their troubles. Rumors, misunderstandings, and the endless scrutiny of fame began eroding their foundation. What started as whispers of tension soon became public speculation, and before long, the couple that had once seemed unbreakable found themselves walking separate paths. When their separation was confirmed, fans across Turkey and beyond felt as if they had witnessed the ending of a modern fairy tale. Yet, for Gawkberg, this wasn't a simple breakup, it was an emotional earthquake. In the aftermath of the split, Gawkberg chose silence. He didn't post emotional captions, didn't point fingers, didn't explain. But his quiet demeanor only deepened curiosity. The tabloids filled the silence with endless interpretations, and fans began to piece together their own versions of his pain. Those who knew him closely, however, said his sadness was unmistakable. He became more reserved, spending less time on social media and rarely appearing at social events. For a while, it was as if Gökberk Demirci had vanished into his own solitude, not out of pride, but out of heartbreak. According to close friends, he often spent long nights alone, replaying memories, wondering where love had gone wrong. He doesn't talk about her much, one friend reportedly said, but when he does, his eyes tell everything. And when Özge Yağız began to appear publicly with someone new, the wound deepened. Though Gawkberg made no public comment, insiders say that was the moment his grief turned into quiet devastation. If you're just joining us on News Around, what do you think, dear viewers? Is silence the noblest response after heartbreak, or just another way of hiding pain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and remember to hit that like button if you believe love stories like this deserve to be told with empathy, not judgment. Fans flooded his social media accounts with messages of love and support. "Stay strong, Gawkberg," one wrote. "You gave your heart sincerely, that's something few can do." Others, however, took a different stance. "He needs to let go," some commented. "It's time to heal and move forward." The division among fans reflected a universal truth: everyone has their own way of coping with loss. But regardless of opinion, one thing was clear: Gawkberg's honesty struck a chord. It reminded people that even the most composed public figures carry storms behind their smiles. "I wish he hadn't given his heart away so completely," she was quoted as saying. "He's such a good man. It hurts to see him so defeated." His younger brother, on the other hand, took on the role of silent guardian, spending time with him, planning small getaways, doing whatever it took to lift his spirit. The family's support, though quiet, became the invisible lifeline keeping Gawkberg grounded. At the same time, sources close to Özge Yağız's family revealed a contrasting atmosphere. While they remained sympathetic toward Gawkberg, they believed the past should stay behind. Their only wish, they said, was for their daughter to live in peace away from old wounds and media drama. Özge Yağız, known for her grace and poise, has chosen not to respond to Gawkberg's emotional words. Her silence has become a story of its own. Some interpret it as indifference, a sign that she has closed the chapter completely. Others, however, see it differently, as the calm surface of a storm she hides beneath. According to sources close to Özge, she avoids discussing her past relationship, insisting that she wants to focus on her future. "Talking about the past drains her," one friend shared. But whenever Gawkberg's name comes up, her smile fades. It's obvious she hasn't fully let go. Such moments suggest that, even after all the distance and time, invisible threads still connect their hearts, threads neither seems ready to cut completely. If you're following this story here on News Around, tell us, do you think Özge's silence is an act of strength, or does it hide a storm of feelings she cannot express? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on this evolving emotional saga. Reporters who've seen him up close describe a man who looks both fragile and strong, someone trying to balance between acceptance and longing. It's as if every photo, every gaze, every half-smile still echoes the story of a love that refuses to disappear. As with every tragic love story, the tabloids continue to speculate. Will they meet again? Could forgiveness and fate bring them back together someday? Or has that chapter truly closed forever? Fans remain divided. Some cling to the hope of a reunion, that one day, love will find its way back. Others wish only for peace, urging both sides to heal and rediscover happiness, even if separately. Either way, the name Gökberk Demirci has become more than a celebrity headline. It has become a symbol of vulnerability, of a man unafraid to admit his pain in a world that often demands perfection. In the end, what remains is not scandal, not gossip, but a bittersweet reminder that love, in all its beauty and cruelty, leaves no one untouched. Behind the fame and fortune lies a human heart that bleeds just the same as ours. Gawkberg's words, "Something died inside me the day I lost Özge," have already carved themselves into the collective memory of his fans. They stand as a testament to the kind of love that doesn't vanish when a relationship ends, but transforms into a lingering ache, a lesson, a memory. And so, as we close today's story here on News Around, we're reminded once more that the brightest stars sometimes hide the deepest shadows. Love is beautiful, but its loss can be devastating even for those who seem untouchable. If this story moved you, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel News Around for more heartfelt stories from the world of Turkish entertainment. And remember, by clicking the join button, you're helping us continue bringing you the truth behind the glamour, the tears behind the laughter, and the courage behind every smile. Because in the end, every heartbreak carries a lesson, and every silence has a story to tell.